If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. With Anchor, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will literally distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything that you need to make a podcast in one place. And the best thing about Anchor is, it's all free. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today.
Q. What's down with this? Your man, Will.
Jordy is on the premises. The premises. Is it premises or premises?
Premises.
Okay, go ahead.
And your boy Showtime in the building, a.k.a. your favorite podcaster, a.k.a. Barack Obama, favorite text buddy, a.k.a. Ratchet City hometown hero. And you know what I'm going to say, because I said it last night. I'm going to keep saying it to the day. You better vote, because I know you seen that election, that debate last night. So you better vote. I'm not playing with you.
And you are now tuned into the I'ma Let You Finish podcast, a collection of three blessed, black, and highly favored young men discussing savory topics, the word on the street, and some social dialogue. Now let's get into the podcast. I know y'all seen that debate last night.
George, you know who you sounded like just then?
What?
Pillsbury Doughboy?
No, dog. You remember that rap group? Them boys used to be like four in a line. They used to rap and pass the beat to each other and be like, and that dude used to talk about eating butt.
Oh.
That's what you sound like when they be like, da 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 da.
He said, "Put the metal to his mouth, now he brace face."
Yup.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to them dudes, wherever they at. Shout out to y'all dudes.
But yeah, well, I seen the debate last night, dog. It was crazy.
I am scared for the future of our democracy. I'm afraid for the future of our country. Man, it just feels bad to be from the U.S. at this point, because it's like me. I live overseas, so it's like everybody I see, they like, "What's up with your boy?" And I'm like, "No, that's not my boy. Chill." They're like, "No, you like Trump." I was like, "No, I don't like Trump. I'm not messing with him." They're like, "No, that's your boy." And I'm like, I ain't even trying to. So yeah, it's a weird place to be in.
Yes, it is.
But that debate was a dumpster fire. It was a dumpster fire. It was a train wreck. It was everything else. It was a shit show. Everything, whatever you want to call it, it was that.
And that's a part of our history forever.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that's the worst part, bro.
That's a part of our history, and it's not even a joking part of our history. That's an actual presidential debate. That's not even like
serious, like an actual that's the best we got.
That's the best we got, dog.
That's the best we got, and that's the crazy part. It's like,
personally, bro, and I just thought about this. I really don't think that's the best we got.
I don't. I agree. But
I really think
too.
They the ones.
This is what like my mom was telling me, my grandma was telling me, like my teachers was telling me, some of my friends even told me, like, step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? If step up to the plate if you see yourself in this position, because this is what it can boil down to, is people not stepping up. And now we left with Trump and Biden. You feel me? Most definitely.
And it's a scary place to be in, honestly, though, to think of the future of America, the future of our nation. It's a scary place to be in, but you know, we got to do just keep moving forward and be the change that you want to see, because Like you just said, your parents told you to step up and make a change, and now it's coming up. It's our generation time. We all around the same age, so it's our time to see what we can do to change the world.
For
Facts,
sure.
facts.
And you got to keep the faith. Most of all, keep the faith and vote, man. And I'm not just talking about voting in the presidential election. I'm talking about voting in your local elections. That is the most important thing that you could ever do. Because people are like, oh, my vote don't count for president. I'm like, bro, you literally have 37, 20, 40 local elections that you have that actually change things that actually impact you, such as drug laws, such as things on the local level, laws, different just little stuff that
Infrastructure for
actually
Louisiana people.
infrastructure, different stuff that like where money is allocated to, money go into education, or money go into big oil companies. Man, it's like we really decide that, and they put it all on the ballot, but they realize that certain people won't vote. So, you doing exactly what they want you to do.
True.
Exactly. And just to add on to the last parts of that, when people say that my vote don't count or my vote won't make a difference, the thing that I always see was if your vote didn't count, why they do so much to discourage people from voting or to stop people from voting. If it didn't count, they wouldn't care if you voted or not. But they do so much as far as voting suppression, trying to take people voting rights away, not allowing ex-cons to vote. They do so much to take people voting rights away and fight, and they fought so hard to not even allow all races to vote. They wouldn't do all that if it didn't count. So it counts. And
You saying, hey, my vote don't count is one thing, but think about 30,000 people, think about 1 million people, think about 2 million people with that same attitude. It most definitely makes a impact, because best believe 2 million people got that same outlook that you got. So go out and vote. That's all we saying. That's at the end of the day, we just saying vote, man.
because
Your constitutional right. Vote.
Because a voteless people is a
Oh,
hopeless.
yes, sir.
A voteless people is a hopeless people. Say it again, Matt.
A voteless people is a hopeless people.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
That's relatable. That's relatable right there. That's relatable.
Yes, sir. So we go jump into our topics. We go hop off our voting soapbox today and jump into our topics because we got some interesting topics today, y'all. So what we're gonna talk about today is something kind of in a way controversial, in a way it's not. So we're gonna talk about opposite sex friends, pre and post relationship.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much saying if you're in a relationship, so I'm in a relationship now, would it be okay for me to get an opposite sex friend, a new one, while I'm in a relationship? And how would your partner feel about you having relationships with friends before y'all get in a relationship? So if I got a girl best friend and we best friends, then I meet my girl and get with my girl, do she have to just understand that that's my best friend and she was my best friend before you? Or can she feel some type of way like, I feel like I don't want y'all to be friends no more? So how y'all brothers feel about that? Pretty much opposite sex friends in relationships, pre and post status.
Okay, so pre-status, that's another thing, because me personally, I actually have a lot of female friends that are just literally homegirls, and they're just like people I come to for guidance, or people I come to like, kind of, talk to and for advice and stuff like that. So it's like I have, a good amount of friends that are females. So it's a weird thing though, because it's like when you get into a relationship, that trust is still being built. So usually, and I'll say usually, it's not always the case, but like usually at some time, a significant other will look at your best friend as possibly a threat, if they don't know this person, if they don't know the relationship that you may have had with this person. Some friends, some homies, they had, little flings or something like that. So it's kind of like it's a rough spot. I see it this way: if you are with your significant another and you have like a home girl or a homeboy or like a brother, as some girls say, and you've had like relationships with that person, I think that's a slippery slope, and you should kind of like watch that, or like make your significant other comfortable as much as they can, as much as you can. So it's like if I got a homegirl and she just my homegirl, and we cool and we just kicking it, and we not there's nothing between us. It's all platonic. Man, I'm gonna feel kind of weird about that because it's like Matt said, she kind of was here before you, and I don't know where this relationship is gonna go. And it's like I'll be terrible as a friend to like discredit everything that happened before my relationship, all the help that was given, all the advice that was given, all the hard times that we may have had in our friendship relationship, and just be like, you know what, my girlfriend said I can't hang out with you no more. So deuces. I don't know. So yeah, it's a weird thing. Now during is even more shaky, even more rocky, because it's like that is a big trust issue. It's like, yo, you just getting a random like friend of the opposite sex, like why you already have somebody at home, or somebody, that's your significant other. That's a rocky thing. I think most people will look at that as like a very suspicious thing, and most significant others won't. They won't, they won't take that, or they're not dealing with that, or some people just have that trust within them. It just really depends on the person that you date. Personally, I don't think I would just randomly like be up, like just up and make a new friend like that. And maybe a coworker or something like that, but we're not going to be buddy and best friends if I'm in a relationship already. That's kind of like that's a no-go for me. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. Pre, I think that's okay, and I don't think you should ever like abandon your past friends for your new relationship. You just have to find a way to cohabitate. But like the new friends in the middle of the relationship, that's real rocky, and I don't really mess with it. But some people may.
Okay, I feel that. Made a lot of sense there. What do you think, Jordan?
I actually 100% agree with Will, bro. Um, First off, it does depend on your relationship. I know it shouldn't be this way, but it is. Certain partners have insecurities coming into the relationship instead of dealing with those, you know what I'm saying, like when they're single. Um, Having a friend before you're in a relationship about boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have if I have a female best friend in my life before I meet you, this person has been with me through, different obstacles in my life, and they've helped me. And if if you're gonna be in my life as a girlfriend, then I need you to understand that, and I need you to trust me and accept that. Um, Now, as far as making friends after you're with that person, personally, I'm not gonna speak on my significant other's behalf, but personally, I wouldn't do it because I know that I don't know. She might shoot somebody for real. I don't know. It might it might get kind of
Man.
crazy. It might
Oh,
get
so the
kind of crazy.
homegirl, the homegirl domestic violence.
Facts,
Oh,
facts, facts,
y'all ever
facts,
seen
facts,
that
facts,
video? It was like, oh, domestic violence.
Yeah, I know you
facts,
talking about.
The
facts,
homegirl
facts,
domestic
facts.
violence. Oh, it's like that.
Yeah, yeah. I know you've heard that saying. Why do you need a new friend?
Yeah, yeah.
It's. I mean, sometimes I guess it's justifiable for certain people, but it's not for me. I'm not about to get close to another female. You know what I'm saying? Like after you, because honestly, the people for you on top of you, that's enough for me. I don't. Just like you said, Will, like a coworker. I understand business relationships. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you're gonna have people, at your job or in your career field that you mess with, on a friend level. But it's gonna stay there. It's not gonna be buddy buddy. Like I'm not about to get buddy buddy with anybody else because I feel like that does pose a conflict in your relationship. For some people, they have that amount of trust. Like, you know what? Like, cool. I'm cool with that. Like, do what you do. But for me, nah. Like, please, Shorty, stay away from me because
I
Short,
said stay away.
Shorty is
He said,
violent.
I don't want
Shorty
no
is
bullet
violent.
holes.
and I'm not trying to be on KSLA, bro. No cap. I'm not trying to be on KSLA.
You're not trying to be on the local
Young
morning
couple
news.
tonight had an altercation where one ended up on the road under the car.
Facts.
At noon.
Local man's girlfriend ran him over with the car several times.
Facts. And I
straight
already know, bro. I'm too big. I'm not finna survive that. I'm not finna survive that mug. So it's Chap. It's big Chap, fool.
She hit that thing like a speed bump. Boop, boop.
No. And they not only hit him like a speed bump, finna hit him, then press the reverse on it.
Oh, see, that's hey, I learned this from Zombieland. That's called a double tap. If you have not seen that movie, go watch.
An amazing movie, bro.
Facts. Hey, real quick side point. Yeah? Real quick side point. Did you see the second one?
Yes.
Okay, so out of those two, which one was the best one?
I want to say the first one, but the second one is also really good.
Okay, fair. I agree with you.
The first one just kind of set the mood, and it seemed like the second one was just kind of like trying to live up to that.
Facts, and that's what it is with most.
Oh, so you said the first one was better than the second one?
Yeah,
I
think so.
See, I never seen the first one. I only seen the second one.
Oh, you should definitely see the first.
It's actually really amazing. Like it's really cool, and it like how they started off is amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna check that first one out. Then I only seen the second one.
Yeah, the first one's really good. Like, and you'll kind of understand more. You'll understand a lot more. I mean, in the second one, they do kind of they explain it, like explain kind of the whole dynamic and everything. But like, it's nothing like seeing the first movie.
Right. For sure. Facts. I appreciate y'all for acknowledging my side note, but you may continue.
For sure. So for me, I pretty much agree with what y'all said. The only thing I would say though, so what if you have that girlfriend that doesn't want you to have relationships with a friend of the opposite sex, even if y'all were friends before her? How would you handle that situation?
Ooh,
I think that's a conversation that you just have to have with them. And it's like,
are you willing to let the relationship go for your friend?
What'd you say?
Are you willing to let the relationship go for your friend?
Depends on how long the relationship has been going. Honestly, if I've only been with somebody a short amount of time and I've known my friend 3-4 years, 5 years, I don't like people that give me ultimatums. Anybody that gives you an ultimatum in any relationship, I don't think that's any good. Because it's like either me or something else, or me or I have to now downgrade my life, or I have to now get rid of a piece of my life just so I can have you. No, I think of a relationship. Ultimately, when you first get in a relationship, they should be an addition to your life, or they should be a extra piece to your life. I'm gonna go on a smaller rant. Us as people, we should be complete as people, and your partners are just kind of lightening that load. They're extra. They're basically lagniappe. Lagniappe meaning extra. It's like Louisiana word for extra. They should be extra onto your life, and to be able to like fulfill your life and satisfy your life in ways, as a partner should. So me saying that, I got to get rid of a piece of my life, friends that have been with me through times, like that's really disrespectful to that friend, But yeah, I only think that happens like at the beginning of relationships. I don't like if somebody already knows about somebody, they're not just gonna, go and be like, no, you can't be friends with them no more. Like a year or two in. Then it gets kind of harder.
They probably gonna say it. They most likely gonna say it at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh well, no. I'll say this. Sometimes people, they have insecurities, so their insecurity may kind of come out in the year or two or whatever, or they may think something about you and a friend because you may get kind of closer with another friend, and people say stuff, people hear stuff. And that's a whole nother dynamic into your relationship when, people are saying, oh, they spend a lot of time together. He don't be spending as much time with his girl as to be spending with his home girl, this and all that. And it's like, that's a whole nother dynamic. So like I said at the beginning, you have to talk to your partner. You have to reassure your partner. You have to communicate with your partner and let them know what the situation is and what is going on, so they don't feel insecure about the whole situation.
Tell me this though. So how do you feel about your girlfriend having opposite sex best friends or friend?
I honestly feel like I said it's something we got to talk about. I don't have a problem with that. If they were friends before we got together or whatever, I don't see that as no problem. Now, like I said in my previous statement, some people have brothers and sisters and homegirls and homeboys that they've had relations with. Now I'm gonna feel a little bit different about that because that's a little rocky because it kind of feels like there's potential for that to happen again when you see somebody in that manner,
Yeah.
So even if they do say that's not how it is, it just kind of feels that way, and I'd imagine that whether female or male, it still is going to be some insecurities on that part. But no, I have no problem at all with a old girlfriend or wife, whatever, having a male friend that she's already had and I already know what it is,
So you're not the type that think all male friends want to have sex with you. That's
Well,
not
I mean,
your
I'm kind of under that impression a little bit, but like I know the way I trust people and the way I come to trust people. I'm not worried about that. If she wants to go and do something and I find out about it, then we're just not a relationship anymore. Like it's up to her. She loses out. I don't lose out at the end of that. She loses out.
Okay, you said you the prize.
I am the
Yes,
prize.
sir.
I'm the prize. I didn't lose. At the end of the day, I didn't lose. If you want to go and do that, be with somebody else, you for the streets.
My boy said, "I'm the prize. I'm the prize." What you talking
You
about?
lost me, Shorty. I'm worth a meal. You a
I'm
buck
worth a meal,
50.
yes.
You stop playing
Yes.
with him. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I see you.
But cutting up.
I love the energy right now. It's the bad bee party. You cannot get in. I can take your man, pass him to my friend. Yeah. Shout out to those who know. Yes, sir.
Cutting up, dog. Now, though, I pretty much agree with y'all said. Like, I don't really got much to add because I just wanted to play the devil's advocate as far as seeing if I can get y'all to say something else. But I pretty much agree with what y'all said. So just to jump into this next topic, as far as having like male friends and female friends of the opposite, anything of the opposite sex, or same sex, if you date the same gender, anything. So just to jump into the next subject, do you feel like men put women in the friend zone? Because a lot of times men are the ones it's more public that men get put in the friend zones by a girl that he's trying to shoot a shot at, or he's trying to get with, or he's trying to wine and dine her, and she throw him in the friend zone. And some dudes be like, he's trying to work his way out the friend zone, whatever. But do you feel like men put women in the friend zone? So a woman that's trying to get at you and you friend zone her. Like, do y'all feel like men do that? Or have y'all ever did that to a woman?
Yes to both.
Yes.
Most
Tell me
definitely.
about it.
Go, Jordan.
Well, I mean, if it might be a young lady that shoots shoots her shot at you, and you just sometimes you want to focus on other things. Sometimes you may just be being a hoe. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, you just not feeling her. It might just be her or something. But yeah, I feel like I feel like dudes put girls in the friend zone all the time. All the time. Or yes, I would. Yes, I think it happens to be like friend zone instead of me just not saying anything back to you ever. You know what I'm saying? Like ignoring a DM versus like me responding and just being like, well, we'll see.
That's shooting her down though.
That's a curve.
Yeah, you shooting her down. Like friend zone is like if I'm trying to talk to a girl trying to get at her and she actively texting me back, but she knowing it's not going nowhere with me, but she still like texting with me, or she might even chill with me, but she know it's not going. And she may like I don't see him like that. That's just my boy. Like, would you? Yeah. Like what you saying, you just shooting girls down. Like if a girl shoot a shot at you, you be like, I'm not really with it, yada yada yada, and you just cut it short. But that's like if a girl shoot a shot at you and you be like, you start texting her and y'all might just hang out every now and then, but if somebody asks you like, that's your girl, you be like, oh no, that's just my homegirl. We cool. And the whole time she thinking like, oh, I thought we had something going. But you like, oh no, we just cool. She cool.
Okay. Then I've never been in that experience, and I cannot talk much right now. Okay. So go ahead.
What you think we?
This is people finna hate me right quick, but it is what it is. It has to be said. I'm just gonna speak. It is what it is. So yeah, I say yes and no. So it's a known trope that it feels like men can never like truly like friend zone somebody because they like you said earlier, Matt. Like you feel like men, even if they got friends, they always low key trying to like have sex with their friends or something like that, or trying to get into their friends' pants. It's almost like this idea that like men like we put you in the friend zone, but you're not like in a dungeon, you know. You just kind of like in the waiting room, you know. It's like anything like in our minds, it kind of feels like anything can kind of happen, unless we totally friend zone you. Like some people, like I've like just totally friend zone, and it like Jordan said, I don't see it. I'm never gonna see it. I don't see it, and like it's mostly when I just don't find somebody attractive, and that's what it is a lot of times. Some guys when they calling girls they home girls, most of the times that's just another slang for ugly in a way. Uh, not always. I'm not even gonna say that is always, but it's just like is that if they don't find if somebody doesn't find like a female attractive, not a female, sorry, a young lady attractive, it'll be it'll you just kind of go in the friend zone. And it's funny that Matt said that. It's like, you'll be thinking that it may be going somewhere, but nah, they be like, oh yeah, that's my homegirl. Like, no, that ain't nothing going on. That ain't, no, we just chilling. That's my homegirl. So yeah, I most definitely feel like guys put girls in the friend zone. Now, what I do think is I feel like guys, their friend zone is more easy to escape, you know. With women, I feel like women put like guys in solid friend zones. Like you in that jail and you ain't never getting out. You in a dungeon, brother.
Thanks.
You ain't in no waiting room. I'm never like that. That may be a sliver. That may be a chance that you can get out if you do something like that's redeemable, or she kind of sees you in a different light. But that doesn't often happen. Usually like kind of within the first kind of like little like week or two, a woman know if she like where she is gonna put you in the compartments, you know.
Man, some of them know by the moment they see you, by the moment they
What?
talk to you.
By the moment they talk to you, some of them know, oh, friend.
Yeah,
And
facts.
they make sure no. I know y'all got a lot of friends, or y'all got a lot of people that y'all interact with. I know there's a lot of young ladies like this when we're in college. They're like, oh, hey, friend, and that's how you know. But some of them friends, it's kind of it's a little weird because some of them friends are actually getting draws, but most times I'll say that the like I said, the woman's friend zone is more like a dungeon, it's more like a jail, and you ain't really getting out of that. But a man's it's kind of like a waiting room, you know. It's a little bit more flexible. They may got a lock on the door, but you could pick it, you know. So that's what I think about it. Yeah, men do friend zone women, but it's mostly because they don't find them attractive.
Okay.
Whatever that means to be, not just looks. I'm talking about it could be personality too.
Yeah, personality, big thing for me, for sure.
For real.
So for me, I feel like from my own perspective, I tried to, cause me most of the time I'm more chill with most things. So with a lot of things, so if a girl try to shot at me and I'm not feeling her, I'm probably not as direct as I should be, as far as saying I'm just not interested. And sometimes I can still text them just to be nice. Like I'm like, she like me. I ain't really feeling her, but I still text her. You know what I'm saying? and I might even hang out with her, but I'm just not feeling like that. And the thing that kind of spiked up to me, what you just said, Will, is that when girls put a guy in the friend zone, he there to stay. But when a guy puts a girl in the friend zone, you never know where it can go. So, and that just brings me to my point of that happened to me. Like I try to put a girl in the friend zone, just be about like, yeah, I'm just not interested for whatever reason, but I still text her just to be nice, whatever. And we end up hanging out because I'm just chilling. And before you know it, we sleeping around. And I'll be like, God damn, she really worked her way inside this thing. Like, she ran that game up on me because I was not interested. But look at me now.
I'm weak, boo.
Yeah, but so that's a big point that you just said, well, because I didn't even think of it like that. Like once girls doing it, it's different, but when guys do it, it's really, you really never know. It's like it can go either way at that point. So a girl that's persistent with a guy that she's trying to get with, she may actually get him if he's not interested at first. If she's just persistent with it, he may just, and it may just happen coincidentally. Not saying he doing it out of charity. It just happened after a while. Y'all get to talking and texting, and something happened and lead to something else, and boom, there you go. Y'all more than friends, just like that.
You know why I think that is?
Why?
I think that's because men are notoriously horrible with boundaries.
True.
We're terrible with boundaries. So women are really good at boundaries. They're gonna say, oh, this is this is that, because they want you to know. Because they don't want you, if they want you, they're gonna compartmentalize you. If they're gonna put you in a compartment, they want you to stay there, and they're gonna make sure, like I said, either it's little stuff like saying friend and be like, oh, I don't even think of you like that. You the homie, you the best. So, but guys, we kind of make that fluid. Like it's not always on purpose, but
Yeah.
like I said, we're notoriously bad at boundaries. So
Yeah.
like the woman may not even know, or like, women always think that we're game for anything, so that's why it comes in there's a weird little thing that happens when men are not interested, and women think they're like, oh, he must he must swing the other way because he's not interested in me. But sometimes we're just not attracted to.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Like
Sometimes.
we're not attracted to you. But
Yeah.
like I said, even a guy like that, he'll still, like you said, you'll still be cordial. You'll still be texting. And stuff like that, like you're kind of interested because you're not really putting boundaries on the situation. Like men don't really be like, "Oh, girl," no, they don't. You're not finna do that to even a homegirl sometimes. So it's like I said, we're terrible with boundaries. We need to be better. But that's just kind of how it is. I don't know if you're about to speak to that other part what I was saying.
No, what you just said is point on. Like you really breaking me down right now. You bringing out your psychology degree, because you breaking us down right now, because that makes complete sense, and that's probably why Ozzy had a problem with just putting a girl, saying no and just leaving it at that, because not good with boundaries, and too much of a trying to be too much of a nice guy or friendly, like some people. Yeah. So they
like when we reject people, it's kind of looked at as like, what's wrong with you? Like, like it's like, what's wrong with you? Why don't you want this good woman? Like every woman's not a good woman, of course. There are many great women out there, but I'm just saying, like, every woman that comes at you, of course, you don't have to like accept her, but it's kind of like a pressure, because it's like men, we're known as like sexual beings and this and all that, and like we don't shy away from any type of sexual encounter or any advancement just because we're men. But that's not always the case.
Most definitely
we can pick who we want to be with or who we want to be attracted to. It's just seen differently. It's like we don't, because of societal factors, we don't put those boundaries on because we understand that we may be called something, or we just it's just how we operate, and it's just kind of how our heads operate.
Exactly, and I agree with that wholeheartedly, especially with as far as sexual thing. Like girls feel like they shouldn't be shot down when it comes to sex sometimes.
Yeah.
They feel like if she offering it to you, you supposed to take it. So
like what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you that you don't want to take this, like this shot of Tay? Like what's up with you? Like You swing for the other side. You trying to
Quick.
pitch and catch? Like what's
Quick
wrong
to
with
throw
you?
that on you. Quick to throw that on you.
We'll throw that on you quick. It's like, no, I'm just not attracted to you, and they'll take offense to that. And it's like we're supposed to understand and be like, you know, when we make a sexual advance, that if the person doesn't want it, that's cool. It's nothing wrong with me. It's wrong. It's just that they don't want to have this sexual encounter. They don't want to have this encounter or this relationship, whatever it is. But it almost seems like we have to, like, you know, cater to everyone, or we have to like receive a sexual encounter even if we don't really want it. So it's like, and that can get into all kinds of stuff, you know, like men that have been like, they've woke up and they were having sex, and a woman, and that's just supposed to be a thing. That's just supposed to be a cool thing. Or you're lucky, you know, that you woke up and that you were having sex just automatically, and that you didn't consent to it. That's cool because you're a guy. You want sex. We know that's what you want. You want it. So, you know, we don't have to ask you. So
Crazy.
it's very crazy.
But you can't shoot a girl down.
Not at all. You cannot.
Yeah. No. Not, I mean, the other way around. But I'm saying a girl can shoot you down.
I'm not even gonna talk about that.
Yeah, a girl can shoot you down quick till you
That's
know.
a tough topic.
I'm talking about just relationships. I ain't talking about just no random rapey stuff. I'm talking about like if you in a relationship with a girl and y'all have sex before.
Yeah.
You can easily just be like,
yeah.
no, I'm not feeling it tonight. I'm good. And you just got to be like, okay.
Yeah, you got to be like, okay, got you. And if you get mad behind that, you're creepy. Because you obviously are. Either sex is creepy if you get mad about somebody just not feeling it tonight. But women are like, oh, really? That's it? Like that's really how it is? Bet.
It will start problems, brother.
It can honestly, it can start a real problem in your relationship. I mean, like a real problem.
Yeah,
like, nigga, like detrimental.
Nigga, like honestly, I can
nigga, catastrophic.
Yes, catastrophic. And I don't want to say what I'm talking about, but I'll say the other side of it. Say I'm a man and I don't feel like having sex tonight, or I don't feel like engaging in any type of affection tonight. I'm tired, or I'm not feeling good. I'm depressed. I'm not feeling good within myself. I must be cheating.
You
I
cheating,
must
nigga?
be seeing somebody else.
You cheating, nigga?
I must be seeing somebody else. I must be messing around because I don't have that affection for you anymore because it's somewhere else. It's not that I just don't have it tonight.
Baby,
that's a fact.
My ding-a-ling just tired, baby. Give me some rest.
Right. So speaking that boy is a wild boy. So speaking on that, so just to jump into our last topic, because to me, I feel like this last topic is because of sex, in a way. So just to ask y'all how y'all feel about it, why is it that men have side chicks, a side girl? Why you think men have side women? And we just speaking from the man perspective, because of course we are men and we're not really trying to jump into the women's side, but just speaking from a man's perspective, why you think we have, or I ain't gonna say we, like we got them, like why you think men have side pieces?
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Maybe security. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he's scared that this thing might go wrong. So it's like, well,
backup.
Let me make sure I got a backup plan. That's the only thing that I could think of.
Yeah.
Myself. That's the only thing that I could even put together. So he not trying to look stupid. So, you know, let me have some over here. So like if this fails, I can have a plan B. And that's the only thing that I can
Okay.
From what I've heard, I've never had a side piece. I don't think I'll ever have a side piece. But from what I've heard and what I've gathered from,
have you ever cheated before, Will?
No, I have not.
Okay.
So, with having a side piece, I think it's a kind of a deal to where, say I have a girlfriend, I have a partner, and I feel like she's not like satisfying me either sexually, emotionally, or giving me the you know, the confidence that I need as a partner. I'm gonna go ahead and find it somewhere else. I'm not saying me personally, but I'm just saying that's how the mindset is. I'm gonna go and find it somewhere else. Like, and sometimes like things just get stale. Some people just understand that situations get stale. And no, you still love your girlfriend, you still love your wife, you still love your partner, but you want to double dip. You kind of want to have it both ways. There's nothing right about that at all. I think it's totally wrong, of course, but it's just they kind of want to have their cake and eat it too. Like, just because I'm not getting something somewhere, I'm not just gonna suffer through it and try to work through it and try to see and talk to my partner about it. I'm just, I'm gonna go ahead and see what this talking about over here. And I think sometimes side pieces are just a transition from somebody cheating, you know, like especially when somebody doesn't know that the person has like a so-called main chick at home. Some guys are just they're messing around with women just because they feel like they can, or they're not comfortable in their relationship anymore. They don't feel like they like stuff not popping no more. So they got to find excitement somewhere else. And what's more exciting than finding a new chick that'll do more stuff or do different stuff or be different, you know? I always say the candy bar theory, you know? Man, I've been eating Snickers for 30 years. I've been eating Snickers for 10 years. I've been eating Snickers for 2 years. I've been eating Snickers for 3 months. I need something different, man. Sometimes I want a Butterfinger. Sometimes I want a Kit Kat. Sometimes I want a Twix. You know, some people aren't content with eating the Snickers for the rest of their life. Some people aren't, even content with eating the Snickers for the first 5 months of their relationship. So they feel they like, dang, I'm tired of eating this Snickers. You know, this Snickers I'm getting too familiar with it. It's not satisfying me anymore. You know. So like I said, that's not right. I condemn that. I disavow side pieces. I disavow cheating all day, every day. But I'm just giving you just an insight of what I've heard or what I know things to be from people that I've interacted with, of course. What do you think about that, Matt?
I'm gonna tell you from the horse's mouth because I have had side pieces before. So
there we go. Tell us the actual experience. We need to know. Let us know. Oh, great.
But your boy has grown. It has become a better man. Let's not forget that part. Your boy has grown. We just speaking from my own experience, and I have lived a little. I'm not an older man. None of us are older men. We still got a long way to go for that. But I dibbled and dabbled a little when I was in my younger days.
Dibbled and dabbled.
Yeah. A little
dibble.
So yeah.
I do after a do yeah.
So for me.
I
be feeling like, dog. Y'all two be making me look bad, dog. For real. For real. Y'all be making me look bad, dog. Y'all boys. Y'all come here talking about, oh no, I never did that before. Here come me. Well, yeah.
You funny, fool. You funny. You funny. That's it.
Human. And I did that stuff too. But, like, it's just not in this department.
All right. People go and think I'm a bad guy, but it's all good. It's all good. So for me, in my past, when I have done it, it felt like it's just when I was like let me say growing up 17, 18, 19, 20, around age 21, like around that age, I feel like I did it just because I could do it in a way. It's like I didn't have the urgency to just be with one person, even though I was with one person. So I just did it because I thought I could. Like, I was already talking to multiple girls at the time, and I just happened to get in a relationship because I might have one girl that was just stern on, no, we got to do something with this. And I just give in on it, be like, all right, cool. But I wouldn't stop doing what I was doing already. So that's when I was doing it when I was younger. I was just doing it just because I could. As I got older, I feel like I would do it because, like Will said, you was getting something different out of your side piece that you wasn't getting in your actual relationship, regardless of what it is. So if it's like sexual favors, or if it's like motivation, or if it's like conversation, like sometimes if it's conversation, stuff like that. So stuff like that, somebody you feel like more there for you than your partner, and you may be like, well, why won't you just be with them then? And you may be like, it may be other stuff that you with your partner with for stronger reason, but your partner may just be missing out on that thing. So you go get it from someone else instead of working through it with your partner. You go get it from outside source, like Will said. So that's mainly why I think people do it now. Like I feel like I said, when I was younger, I just did it just cause, no reason behind it, just did it just cause, never had the reason to just be fully faithful. So you just had the option. So you just wanted multiple girls because that seemed like the thing to do. Because you'll see that on, like, in a sense, you might get brainwashed from what you see on TV. You see rappers and celebrities and singers or whatever talking about how they have multiple girls, and you want to be like that, so you want to brag about that. Cause when you talk to like if y'all was to, like, we all part of a fraternity, if we was to go talk to our neos right now, the younger bunch, what they gonna be like? What's something to do? Kick a conversation with? What who got the hoes? Oh, I got all the hoes. Yada yada yada. I got, not to call women hoes. I'm gonna say young women. I got all of them. I got 4, 5, 6, and you'll be like, and they going back and forth for who got the most, and that's just a regular conversation among young men today, which is sad. As you get older, you realize how sad it is. But have y'all ever seen that conversation or seen people have that conversation in front of you, like bragging about how many different girls they talking to?
Most definitely.
All the time.
Most definitely. I think the thing that's, well, no, Jordan, you go. I don't think you had much to say on this topic.
No,
so
you good, fool. Yeah, you
you.
good. No, you good, brother. You go ahead and take that steering wheel and you go wherever you want to go with it. You feel me?
All right.
There you go.
Peel off. I'm about to whip this off.
Do your ditty.
But yeah, so basically, like, that conversation is rampant in male circles, and it's called locker room talk.
Yeah.
It's like, how many shrubs you got, how many of this you got, how many women you have. It's just it's a status symbol among men. Among men, how many women you have, how many women you've conquered, or however you want to say, how many sexual experiences you've had, is capital within the male circle. It's a sort of money. It's a sort of capital that you throw around. That's you saying that, and it's so, and like thinking about it, actually, like think about it. You may not even like agree with it, but you find yourself kind of like being sucked into it, and it's like it's a thing to where we like make fun of each other because we may not see that somebody doesn't have multiple women.
Yes,
It's like say I'm we having a conversation about something. They're like, man, and honestly, listen to me. Like Matt said, I don't actually. Well, I'm not even gonna say the word because that I'm not gonna call women that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I shouldn't have said it.
It's fine. We're gonna disavow that. A guy, he's gonna say another word, of course, but he's gonna say, "Man, you ain't even got no women. What you talking about, bro? You can't even be in this conversation. You ain't even got no women, but you ain't got no women though. I got more women than you. I got more women than you. Like, what's up with that?"
Then it turned into like a pissing contest because they both pull their phones out. Like, show me what you got. It's like it's trading cards.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's almost like it is trading cards, and it's like that runs into like when we're talking about relationships and side pieces, that runs into accountability within men. Like that'll run directly into a accountability problem that men have with their friends, that they won't like point somebody out by saying, like, say you have a side piece and your friends know you have a side piece. You're supposed to have allegiance. You're supposed to have loyalty to your friends, not to say something to them. When it should be automatically other way around. You should be disavowing that. You should say, man, you got a good girl at home, or not even you got a good girl. You may not even have a good girl at home. You may have you may have a woman at home, or just a woman that you're in a relationship with. Not too many times you're gonna find. I've done this before, but I honestly feel like I haven't done it more times than I haven't done it, and that's my fault. Honestly, I fall victim to the circle, and that's nobody's fault but my own. Of course, we don't disavow. We don't like tell our friends, hey, like that's wrong. You're not supposed to have like no side piece, man. Like go home with your girl, man. You ain't supposed to be doing all that. It's like it kind of looked at it like a taboo. You like, oh, you dirty dog. Look at you. Look at you. Look at him. We got the 3, 4, 5 girls that on speed dial. So it's like I think that's a problem within us. Like I said, I've perpetuated it. I've been in the conversations. I've been a part of them, and like I said, I'm ashamed of it. Honestly, I'm not. You know, I don't feel good about it. But I've definitely been a part of those conversations. I've been a part of locker room talk. I've been in the middle of it. I've been every part you could be in it. But you know, looking at it from a different perspective and being introspective about it, it's honestly wrong.
Facts. I've been the main player in them talks.
Man, what?
But nah, like I said, we all grow. We're not holding people against their old selves, because people develop and people become new people. And I feel like I'm a new person now. But when I was younger, I did make mistakes that I did grow from. And like Will said, when you look back on it, you like, oh, why was I even like that?
It's disgusting. You actually feel, you like, damn, I feel bad. I feel dirty.
Exactly. Why would you like? And it's crazy, because when you look back on it and you want to just give light to people coming up behind you, you just want them to make better decisions than what you made. So
yep.
That's all it is. So they may look at it like they not trying to hear that, because you got this rapper talking about how he got 20 different women in 20 different cities. So you like, oh dang, if he can have that, I can at least have 5. You know what I'm saying? I can at least have 3. So, but you just want to be real with them. Like that's a facade. That's not real. That's not real. Like that's not something you want. You want to, like, it's way more happiness in finding one person to settle down with than it is to having 100 women out there. It's way more happiness in finding just one person to settle down. For women or men, I'm just speaking in general. It's way more happiness in finding just one person to share your life with than pretty much separating your life in 5 different ways. Because nobody's getting the whole of you. They're getting a piece of you. You can give your whole to one person, and y'all can be happy together and work through y'all traumas together. Like I said, me working through the trauma of thinking I needed multiple women was something I had to work through. Like, that's not something I just woke up and was like, I think I'm not gonna cheat no more. It was something I had to grow from and become a better person with.
You know, man, hey, listen, if I could just stop cheating, I'll be the perfect if I could just stop man, like that's my one flaw. If I could just stop cheating, I'd be the perfect person, man. Yeah, but that's an inside joke. No. Man, that's my only flaw. If I could just stop cheating, that's the some people say like it's something small, man.
All I can say is the library used to be fun, bro. The library used to be fun.
We had some talks that like we made a joke like that. It was like guys be like, if I could just stop cheating, man, I mean, I'd be good. Yeah,
like
you're right. They say it's a small habit, like, you know, eating cheesecake or something like that, or like drinking Coke. like it's like a kick in the habit or something like that. Now, like you're not actively ruining your relationship.
Dog, that is funny.
Dog, it's literally like, top 10 moments in college. Top 10.
I was about to say but like if I said, that's like saying if I just stop killing people, I'll be the perfect human.
Yeah, like if I stop strangling all these women in back alleyways, I could be the perfect gentleman.
Oh my goodness, dude!
Hey, yeah,
that is funny.
If I stop eating all these bonbons and this candy, I'll be an Olympic athlete. No, that's not how it works.
That's funny. It's a growth thing. It takes development, and it takes time. It's not gonna happen overnight. Yeah, most definitely. So that's mainly what cause we really just unpacked a lot right there. Really, this whole episode we've been unpacking a lot. This episode, lie.
Went from here to there.
Yeah, we just
back again.
Giving light. No task necessary. That's all.
No task necessary.
Yeah.
So snack. So we just gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna jump into the last subject of the conversation. It's gonna be a segment, and y'all know how it is. I'm Ratchet City hometown hero, and this is the sickest in the city. Soon as the beat drop, I'ma kill it. Do it, sticky.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ratchet Life. R.I.P. Ratchet Life. So yeah, this is gonna be with my monthly music review for the month of September. So A lot of good music came out this month. So I hope y'all was tuned in because they dropped a lot on us and it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good month. Jordan, was you tuned into music this month?
Honestly, no. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie.
Last month was a better month. No lie.
I listen to some things, but for the most part, no.
Okay, it's cool. I mean, I'm fresh you up. I'm gonna lace you down. I got you. So first to start out, Big Sean dropped Detroit 2 this month. It got a lot of good reviews from what I heard. I listened to it. I thought it was a good album. Honestly,
it was a really solid album.
Yeah,
like it's not the best album I've ever heard in my life, but it was a really good album.
It's not his best. I think
not his best at all, but it was a solid album.
It was a solid album. Solid. So just to jump around, Chloe and Holly. Do y'all know who those two young ladies are?
Nope.
Chloe and Hale.
Hale, is it? Did I say it wrong, Will?
I think Hale.
Oh, Hale. Okay, I'm sorry. I got her. Let me shake her back. Well, they have a song called "Do It." I know you heard it.
Yeah, that's the way we. Yeah,
I know you heard it before.
Oh yeah, it's infectious. It's a feel good song.
Dog, if you haven't heard it before, I'm gonna send it to you after this so you can listen to it.
No, I heard that more.
Okay. Well, they didn't. They signed to Beyonce's label, and they didn't drop album or anything or a new song. They dropped a remix to Do It, and pretty much they just threw a lot of. I ain't gonna say threw it on there like they threw it together, but they added like young female rappers on there. Pretty much they had City Girls on there. They had Doja Cat. She's not a rapper. At least I don't think so. I believe she's just a singer.
She's a rapper. She's technically a rapper.
Oh, Doja Cat is? Okay. I didn't know that.
Rapper / singer. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Well, yeah. So she threw all rappers then because she threw Doja on there. She threw City Girls and she threw Milani. I think it's her name.
I don't know.
I hate that I'm getting her name wrong because I really want to get it right. Because I got it right last month for my music review because she dropped that album last month. And she's a very beautiful young lady that makes good songs. The one that did that Gucci Mane impression.
I think that's Mulatto.
That's her name.
You said Milani? Mulatto. I was like, is he talking about Mulatto? It was so far off that I was like, I should have saying Mulatto.
I should have wrote it down because I didn't. I'm trying to go off the top of the dome like I'm Mr. Professional here, but
well, it's definitely Mulatto. Mulatto is coming up in the game, man. Like as a female rapper, she is climbing the stairs just like out of nowhere. She has the type of rise to fame that like that Megan Thee Stallion had, you know?
Yeah.
She came out of nowhere.
I don't think so.
For real?
Do not agree.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Meg when she first dropped that song, that sucker took the summer over. I don't think Mulatto had a summer song that took the summer over like Meg did.
True, but I feel like Mulatto is in the shadow of a lot of hot stuff right now, so it's kind of hard for her to like kind of break out, you know?
Yeah, I mean I like Flo Milli more than Mulatto, but I like Mulatto, but I like Flo Milli.
Yes, sir.
Flo Milli, she.
Yeah, Flo Milli, yeah.
I bet you Flo Milli, no lie.
Jordy go tough.
But yeah, so also came out, but that's on the Do It remix. They were on that song, and shout out to Mulatto. But Young Boy came out with an album. Yes, sir. Young boy fans or no? Y'all don't rock with Young Boy?
Free my boy.
Throw it in the trash.
Oh yeah, we don't like Young Boy. We had this discussion already.
We did. Free my boy till I see my boy here.
Well, Will, your next boy.
You're right where you need to be, man.
Dog, nobody deserves to be.
Will, don't say
I lied. That was too much. That was too much. I mean, technically he put himself there. I'm not gonna say he deserves to be there, but he put himself there. So
you're right. That's just
in a way,
that's just
you
life
as
mistakes.
a man, you gotta speak up for your own actions.
You talking about?
I'm not saying he deserves to be in jail, but
talking about my wife.
You live that life. You gotta live that life.
But my wife, you talking about my wife?
No, daddy.
You live that life. You gotta live that life.
He woke that girl up. She got that bed, hair cricket to the side.
Get up, Ayana. Ayana, get up.
Get up.
Dog, I know she was scared. I know she was scared.
Ayana, get up.
He said she only bought me 2 things, some shoes, and I don't even wear them things. I was like, young boy, calm down, boy.
I think he falls in the shadow of like being like growing up as a man and not knowing like really how to be a man and just trying to be a man, you know?
Yeah.
And like I feel like all his like kind of like, you know, tendencies are like really, really over masculine, you know?
Yeah.
Because like when you grow up in the streets and you grow up in the hood, it's like there's taught to be like no fear in your heart type stuff. So like he perpetuates like in some ways the worst of that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he has some good qualities about himself, of course.
Yeah.
Like how he's willing to really stick up for his family. I think that's really admirable, and willing to stick up for whoever he's, you know, with. But
And stick up for himself. How he can stand for his
stick up
own.
for himself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. So
like I said, that's admirable. If I don't like his music, if I don't like nothing else, as a man, I think I like that about him.
So Will, this next person is for you. He came out with a single. I'm gonna say his first name and see if you know who I'm talking about. First name starts with a B.
A B?
Yep. He had a song called Poison. No? Brent?
You're talking about Brent, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Brent. Oh my God.
Okay.
Brent.
Yeah. I know you
Brent
like
is
him.
amazing.
I know you like him.
Yes.
Yeah, he came out with a single. Let me see what it's called. It was called Dead Man Walking. He came out with a single this month. I listened to it. I actually like it. I actually like him as an artist.
Brent is an amazing artist, man.
Yeah.
It just his music puts me in a trance. It just makes me calm down. It's some really good music.
Yeah, facts. So I'm gonna keep going. Lil Wayne dropped Carter 5 this month, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Lil Wayne dropped Carter 5.
I downloaded it, but I still gotta listen to it. The deluxe
I listened to it. I actually like it. I listened to it while I was at work a couple times. I ain't saying I'm not declaring a good or bad album yet, but so far I like it.
You know,
okay.
I feel like Lil Wayne is always in a compromising spot because of like his run from like 05 to like
he was so good.
To like 2010.
So
like that whole like them 10 years or whatever that he was like going from 05 to like 2015. Like that whole run is really hard to like get over. Like he went so hard and was so fire for like so long that him trying to come back and like top anything is like he really not competing against nobody else but himself in a way.
Facts. I feel that. So just to keep going, Fredo Bangs, you listen to him on Jordan?
No, sir.
What about Fredo?
You don't like him?
No, I don't listen to him. I don't.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you did.
Nah.
Dang, that's crazy. I don't know how. Must be Will then. I thought it was you.
I've heard songs and I listen to his songs, but I mean I'm not the biggest fan, but I listen to his songs.
Okay.
Fredo Bang, yeah.
He dropped the album though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he dropped the album. ASAP Ferg dropped an album. So if you want to check that out, and Travis Scott and Thug, they dropped a single. So if y'all want to check that out,
no, don't check it out. No, don't, please don't.
You don't like it,
bro? That's literally. You know, I saw some hate on Twitter before I listened to the song, and I said, man, I feel like these bros are just tripping on Trav right now. They just tripping on my boy Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I listened to that song, man, and I said to myself, you know what? Travis was settling on this song.
Okay.
It was not nice. It was not nice.
That's when he go like, yep, MIYT.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I listened to it. Yeah,
like I like that part. Yeah, like MIY, like that's fire. Cool, of course.
Okay.
Throwback. But the song together, no. Okay. No, I would give that song a 4.
I feel that. Meg's supposed to be coming out with a song with Thug, I think. I don't know if it got released.
Yes, I just saw that on Twitter. I just saw that.
So it's out now, or it hasn't came out yet?
No, it's not out. It's not out. But
so
it's coming out at some point.
Be on the lookout for Meg. I thought it was out, and I was looking for it, and I didn't see it. But Meg and Thug supposed to come out. We said Fredo Bangs, his album come out. I don't think I said the name of the album. In the Name of G. That's the name of Fredo Bangs' album. In the Name of G. Fredo. Damn, I'm messing these names up bad today, Will. Thank you for being here for me, brother. Fredo. Messing these names up. Dang. Okay. But yeah, so just before I wrap it up, I'm gonna give y'all stuff to look forward to, because we kind of argue about this every time when I do this about looking forward to, because Kanye's supposed to give us an album and he hasn't yet to give us one. It's been 2 months since we first mentioned it, and we have yet to get one. We got like a little snippet of a song that he may do. It was off of Lauryn Hill's beat. And y'all know how I feel about Miss Lauryn Hill. He's up there. So, but Kanye's supposed to give us an album, and he hasn't gave it to us yet. So
I'm gonna have kids before y'all hear that album.
Whatever, dog. It's coming.
Currently do not have kids. I currently do not have a girlfriend. That just shows you how long that album's gonna be before you hear it.
Yeah. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Soon,
So
huh?
Drake's supposed to give us one too, though. Drake was supposed to give us one this month, and he did.
It's a hit. It's a hit. It ain't even came out yet, and it's a hit.
How you know?
Dude, it's Drake.
No, Drake don't drop hits like that.
Drake makes hits before.
Drake do not drop hits like that, dog.
Son, I'm literally just giving this man credit, bro. I'm literally just this. What's the song? He just dropped called.
Exactly. That's how forgettable his music is. You don't even know it.
It's not forgettable, son. I'm just tipsy. Come on, chill.
No, it's forgettable because I haven't heard nobody talk about that song since it came out. After that first week, it hasn't been talked about.
Nigga, you're a tripping.
He makes
it. Now cry later. You talking about baby?
Yes, yes. I still play it.
You got the whole night.
When last time you listen to
it? Today.
Cap.
It's not Cap. I put that on a lot of things.
Man, that song. I ain't heard nobody mention that song since it dropped.
That song is constantly playing though.
Because it's Drake. Of course it's gonna be
hard. How hard?
Okay, so how can you discredit that he doesn't come out with hits like that? What are you talking about?
After it's actually dropped. Think about how much is going on right now.
WAP. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes still being played.
That had a whole video like that was the reason. The reason that got talked about.
You asked, and I told you.
You know the reason. The explicit lyrics.
You asked though, and I told you.
That was in the news. You're right though. You all right. But I'm just saying that was a special case.
I don't like this debate. I really don't like this debate.
Why?
Because I feel like you low key don't mess with Drake.
Here we go. Okay, I low key don't mess with Drake, but Rolling Stones just dropped a top 500 albums all time, and only one Drake album was on there.
Dude,
no, he was two. He was two albums.
The second one don't count.
How the second one don't count? You said top 500 albums, right?
Because it wasn't an album. It was a mixtape.
Man, don't matter. They kind of was album.
Man, so hey, continue the conversation. Continue the conversation. I'm done with this nigga.
Album.
I'm done with this nigga, bro.
Let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this. Top 500 albums. Guess how many albums Kanye West had on the list?
Go ahead.
Out of actual, just albums, not mixtapes, not nobody featured on his stuff, just him giving y'all music. He had 6.
Okay, so has Kanye been rapping longer than Drake?
Okay, you say that, but Kendrick Lamar had 3.
Okay, very good argument. Very good argument.
Okay, so it's not about longevity. It's just about music.
I think Kendrick is a better artist than Drake, and I also think that Kanye is a lyrical genius and everything, and he is better than Drake. But that's not to discount Drake. You say everybody else is better just to discount Drake, but Drake is in a class of his own. He's still good. Just because Kanye and Kendrick may be better than him, that doesn't make him bad.
Nicely said, William.
It's not. That's like when somebody argues sports and they be like, Kobe the greatest all time. You be like, Kobe not the greatest because LeBron and Jordan better than him, and such and such better than him. And you'll be like, dog, they are better than him, but Kobe still cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, LeBron is better, less Jordan is better, but that don't take the fact away that Kobe was still cold. So I understand what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
But my thing is people try to
you be pooping on Drake.
No. My thing is people try to make it seem like Drake is Jordan, but he not. That's my thing. He's not Jordan.
Nobody said that though. I mean, I'm saying people say that, yes, but that wasn't.
I don't think people really saying that Drake is the greatest rapper of all time. Nobody's saying that. They just you don't. People never want to give Drake his due. That's the thing.
Dog, I give Drake his due.
It's like he they always acting like he's fluking. He's not fluking.
No, I'm not saying he's fluking. I'm just saying he's overrated for who he is. He's one of the greatest artists of all time. Yes, he does. He have.
Then what is your point? You say he's overrated. How is he overrated if he's one of the greatest of all time?
Dog, he's one of the greatest artists of all time. Yes.
Oh my God.
My point is he's not up there with the best though. Like he's one of the good ones. Like I said, he not to take anything away from Kobe. Kobe is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But when someone's talking about the GOAT conversation, they're talking about Jordan. They're talking about LeBron. They're talking about Kareem. They're talking about Magic. I'm saying Drake is not in that category. And people tries to put him in that category, but he's not. That's all I'm saying.
He's in that company. So you feel like he like a B class goat or something like that? Like he's
That's
down
exactly
there with
what
like
he is.
Nicki
He's a baby
Minaj or
goat.
something like
He's
that? Like
he's a
he
baby
sit,
goat. He's not like if somebody was named they Mount Rushmore, I feel like Drake wouldn't make it. He shouldn't make it. That's my opinion.
the
But
Mount Rushmore of rap.
yes.
I think people gonna put people that are older, but I mean, still, I feel like he's
Now
near my
I agree with Matt on that topic, but I don't know. It seemed like you get kind of
I think
defensive. You
Mount
get kind of
Rushmore is more
defensive
like
on that topic,
foundations
bro.
of rap. They're gonna be looking forward to the foundations of rap.
Okay. I'm just saying he
Somebody
not.
that gave something to rap. I don't know if Drake necessarily like started something with rap. You know, I just think he capitalized and he's really good at it. But hey,
Okay. I'm just saying he Rolling Stone dropped their first on their top 500 and only one of his albums made it. And I think that's because of reason. He got 6 studio albums, but only one made it. I think that's because of reason. That's all I'm saying. I've been saying
move
that.
on with your list.
I mean, that's the list. I mean, we talking about Drake. Drake's supposed to come out with an album. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't know if you had some other people to put on there.
I mean, Bryson Tiller's supposed to come out with an album too. We've been waiting for a while for him to drop something.
I've been waiting for years for Bryson to put out that. He put out little singles. Man, I need a body of work.
He dropped the deluxe for his last album. I mean, people was upset about it because it was like it been 5 years and you gave us a deluxe.
You gave us a deluxe 5 years after your album, bro. Like really? Come on.
Hey, lately, for some reason, that's been the move. I'm not sure why, but it's been the move
to do the deluxe.
Yeah, like it's like rappers. I don't know. It's a couple of rappers that I know that dropped the album. Then maybe like a couple of weeks later, like a couple of weeks to a month later, they dropped their deluxe.
I think that is
what
to keep their music circulating in the streams.
That actually
keep
makes a lot of sense.
Up, yeah,
that's what I think.
A lot of sense.
That's what I think. Because I think Bryson just wanted to get his album back out there and get it streaming, so he just dropped the deluxe for his album that was 5 years old, and he just gave us 3 songs after 5 years. So, but yeah, he's supposed to be coming out with. I think I believe it's going to be called Anniversary. Those are literally the 3 main. I mean, you got Rihanna too. That's somebody people been waiting for, and you got who else? Waiting. Yeah, you got Rihanna, but those 3 are 3 people that are controversial that people been waiting for to drop something. It's Drake, Kanye, and Bryson. And I feel like you can include Rihanna in there too, but she hasn't said anything about dropping music, so that's why I'm not really bringing her up. But those 3 are 3 artists that people been waiting on, and I feel like they'll come out soon. And I feel like Drake album gonna be good. And I feel like Kanye's gonna be. I feel like it ain't gonna be graduation Kanye, but I hope it is. And I feel like Bryson gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be average. Honestly, I don't think he'll blow us away with it, but I'm rooting for all 3 of them. I want all of them to give us some great work, and so on like that. Like Chance, I was upset about Chance's first album. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of let us down, but I'm rooting for all 3 of them, and I hope all 3 of them give us some classic pieces of art. And I'm not here to criticize nobody piece of work. What Erykah Badu said.
And I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive about my.
Exactly, and I understand that. So yeah, y'all made this about Drake. I wasn't trying to make this about Drake. Y'all did that. I promise you. You and Jordan did that.
That's the thing. You be playing on Drake, bro. You really be playing on Drake top, bro. And it's like the conversation wouldn't have got there if you weren't antagonizing Drake.
But y'all made it that way. I was just trying to mention something about him and leave it alone. And y'all I feel like y'all trying to jump on me, tag team me. So yeah.
All right. But yeah, you done? You got your
You got
your
list
out the way?
It's on you.
All right, there we go. That was as soon as the beat drop, I'ma kill it. All right, so of course we come to the end of our podcast. I'm gonna let you finish podcast, but we cannot leave this place without telling you what we learned. Jordan, hit the track first. You have the stage.
Man, look, Matt hate Drake. I'm out.
All right. Whatever you say,
Matt.
Whatever you say, Jordan. I hate Drake. I don't hate Drake. I'm a Drake. I'm a Drake fan. I'm a Drake fan. I'm just not part of the community that overrates Drake.
For sure. Go ahead. For sure.
Like I promise you, one day I'm gonna give like a Drake soliloquy, and I'm just gonna brag about how great of an artist he is, so people can get off my back about Drake.
Said soliloquy. So I said soliloquy. Take me out. Take me now, Lord. Soliloquy. Oh, that's a big word.
Oh, you don't mess with that word?
No, I do. It's actually a very beautiful word. Now that you say something about it.
Most definitely. So yeah, today I have learned that a lot of us have been in locker room talk where guys brag about women, and I want to be the one today to stop that locker room talk and let young men know it's time to man up and settle down with one woman. But find yourself first. Don't try to find yourself in somebody else. Find yourself. Find out who you are. Find out what you like. Find out what you don't like, so you can communicate that to somebody else. Then you can move on and live a more peaceful life. But having all kind of women is not the wave. Having that one special one, now that's the wave. That's the trend. That's what we need to get going. So yeah, shout out to y'all young man, and yeah, do y'all what Jordan say? Do y'all Diddy?
Yeah.
For sure. I just wanted to, when we talk about what I learned, I'm kind of piggybacking off that. You kind of have an epiphany. That's the word of the day, epiphany. You have an epiphany about like your part in how you may encourage somebody younger than you, or you may engage a locker room talk, and like how that may have kept on like perpetuating the cycle of men getting side chicks, or your friends not being accountable in their relationships. So if anything, I learned today, we got to be accountable. We got to be accountable of ourselves. We got to be accountable of each other, because if we don't do it, who's gonna do it? So most definitely, that's what I learned. And like Matt said, the locker room talk has to stop. I mean that's safe locker room talk. Talking about sports and stuff. I mean, there's safe locker room talk, of course, but I think it should be mixed with accountability as well. So yes, we want to thank you all for listening today. This has been I'm Gonna Let You Finish podcast. Of course, we always want to thank you guys for supporting our podcast. You guys make this an amazing experience for us. We do this for you all, our fans. Of course, if you guys want to support us on social media, on Instagram, we are I'm Gonna Let You Finish podcast, and on Twitter, we are ILYF podcast. Once again, on Instagram, we are I'm Gonna Let You Finish podcast, and on Twitter, ILYF podcast. My name is Will, and I like cream soda. I'm out.
I'm leaving the group. I'm hungry. Jordy, checking out.
And you know who it is, aka your favorite podcaster, Barack Obama, favorite text buddy, aka Ratchet City hometown hero, aka what they better do, fellas? What they better do? They better vote, because this is an election.
You better vote or die.
Vote or die.
Vote.
Okay,
vote,
look,
vote,
no.
We know one thing.
Just vote. Just
vote.
vote.
I'm sorry. I got wrapped up in the Diddy thing. Diddy was like vote or die.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's years old.
Did you hear the Diddy Bop?
Diddy Bop vote.
We out.